Good evening, the wonderful world of Facebook. Anthony here. Just wanted to go through my eighth commandment for the 10 plus 1 commandments of running a successful business. And why am I snooping around here in the dark? Well, I promised myself, and remember, I'm doing this for me, not for anybody else. I promised myself that I would shoot a video a day or a Facebook Live each day going through these 10 commandments, and didn't get around to it today. Just got caught up with other stuff. I'm picking my son up from breakdancing any moment now, so I thought, you know what, this is a commitment for me. This is the stuff that I coach people in constantly on, doing the things that make them uncomfortable. Good evening, Liz Porter. How are you? All the way from sunny Malaysia, mate. Yuja. Just count on you every time, buddy. So what I wanted to go through today was have sales conversations. I am blown away constantly by the number of people who are in business who, for whatever reason, don't have sales conversations. And when I say sales conversations, it's about finding the right person for your product and asking for their money. And for some reason, we freak out a little bit. It becomes very much about me, me, me. So a couple of things that I want to try and go through to make the sales conversation a whole lot easier for people. The first one, Glenn Carlson from Dent and KPI, Key Person of Influence, he talks about when you make a sale, you must be solving someone's problem. So if you're going to solve their problem completely. So if you're in business and you're thinking about trying to sell stuff, stop trying to sell stuff. Try and solve someone's biggest problem, and solve it in such a way that you'd be excited about doing it. If someone came to you and solved your problem as elegantly and completely as you're going to solve someone else's problem, you'd throw money at them. Get excited about being able to do that for other people. The focus should not be about what you get out of the sale. It's about what you're able to deliver for your client, for your customer. That outstanding value that we spoke about recently is just crucial for this conversation to take place. So shift the focus off you and put it onto somebody else. I've said it before, the only time that anyone makes any money is when a sale is made. If there's no sale, there's no money. Good evening, Samantha and Marit and Alf. Great to have you all on board again. So make sure that the sales conversation is very much about what the outcome for the client gets, not all about what you get. And then all of a sudden the anxiety attached to taking money from someone isn't there anymore. It's shifting that focus. It's a classic line that people who teach public speaking talk about. Instead of focusing all about me, focus on what the audience is getting, and the stress goes away. So have those sales conversations with people, and your entire mission in that sales process. And this is something that Ryan from Winning International teaches a lot, is your entire focus is how can I add value to this person's life? How can I solve their problem? How can I make sure that what I'm delivering in here is outstanding value for that person? If it's not outstanding value for that person, don't sell it to them, because that wouldn't sit well with you and it's not ideal for the customer. So there's not a win-win outcome. The outcome is no deal. We're not going to do business right now until we can get a decent sort of an outcome. Very quickly, if you look closely in the dark, you can see I've got a dreadful mo that I've just started to brew up. I'm going to put in the comment section down here. G'day Blaine, g'day Vesna. My tag for Movember. So if you want to donate, I'd love you to. If not with me, then with somebody else. Don't care about that side of it. But throw some money at Movember. Men's mental health is rampant at the moment. We need to have more conversations about it. We need to get it out in the open and not hide it away as something. So throw some money at Movember through me or through someone else. I'll put the link in the comment section. If you've got any comments about successful business, let me know all about it. I'd love to hear all about it. And gee, I've only got 3 more left, so time flies when you're having fun. Have an outstanding week, team. Cheers.